I know, I'm totally late to the game, but I didn't celebrate Christmas with my mom until now, so I officially have my whole 2025 Christmas haul. Let's get into it. I think I'm going to do the gifts in chronological order of when I got them because during the holidays, I was actually in Mexico for 2 weeks. So we celebrated both before and after. I did a gift exchange with my best friend who lives in Kingston, but he was down here for the holidays. He got me 2 candles. They smell so good. And they're just like cutesy little candles. This one is apple and cinnamon and it smells like fall. And this one is more like a scent you'd use in your bathroom. And then because I have the craftiest best friend ever, he actually handmade this card for me. I think this is just so beautiful. He made me one last year too, and this year I put it on my bookshelf as like a Christmas decoration. So this one gets to join the collection. And then he's an avid reader and he read Yellowface, which I saw on TikTok, and I thought it was quite interesting. So I was interested in reading it. He had a copy, but his other friend has been borrowing it. So he figured that he would just get me my own copy. So he actually bought this in Kingston and just brought it down with him. I am very excited to read this because then we can debrief and discuss it. I have not done a lot of reading this past year. My reading wrapped came out and I read a measly 2 books. But if you watch my vision board video, you'll know that my goal at least to read 3 books this year. So this will probably be one of them. And then the last thing he got me is this DIY miniature house. And from my understanding, this is like a 3D puzzle of like a Christmas Eve party scene. I have been interested in puzzles ever since my summer job last summer. I was working with seniors, and so we did a lot of puzzling throughout the day. And I think this is just very interesting. I have never done something like this, but I feel like it's a cousin to a puzzle, so I think I'm gonna like it. Plus, when it's done, it's gonna make great Christmas decor for next Christmas. My best friend also got me Lindt chocolate, which I love. Then the next gift exchange I did was the night before we were going to leave for Mexico. And that was with my sister, my dad, and I. This I would say was like my most traditional Christmas, like the Christmas for me. The first thing I got in my stocking was an eyebrow pencil in dark brown. I think it was the Revlon one. That's the one that I've just used for so long. And I ran out a couple days before we were going to leave for Mexico. And I knew I didn't want to go to Mexico without an eyebrow pencil. So I said, if it happened to be in my stocking, I would really appreciate that. And it was. And then I also stretched out all my ponytails and they would not hold my buns anymore, which was very frustrating. So I asked for some of those and I did get those in brown too. So they're not black, which I thought was a nice touch. And then I also got makeup wipes because I was out of those. And then in terms of actual wrapped gifts, the first thing I opened were some car hooks. And these, I think they just got off of Amazon or maybe Canadian Tire. But I asked for these last Christmas already and I didn't get them because I feel like maybe they didn't understand how serious I was about wanting them, but it wasn't something that I was going out and purchasing for myself. The gift came with 4 black hooks, so I'm basically just gonna put it on the back of my seat, and then that way I can hang my purse on there when I'm in my car. And then the next thing that I got is another book. I got Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I love Holly Jackson, and when I made my vision board, I did not know that I was going to be getting this book for Christmas. I didn't want to get it for myself because this book is $37. And I feel like $37 for a book is kind of a lot, especially since I don't really reread books, but I'm so excited to add this to my collection because I have a bunch of Holly Jackson books already. I would say she's my second favorite author. If I read Yellowface and this, I'll be 2/3 of the way done my reading goal. And then if you watch my video from a couple months back, I tried viral beauty products, and one of them was the Laneige lip mask, and I still use them. I really do enjoy them, but I wanted something that gave me a little more color. It was a little more beauty as opposed to skincare. And so I went to Sephora and I looked at all the Laneige lip masks, and I know that Summer Fridays was really trending, and I wasn't sure if I wanted Summer Fridays or if I wanted Laneige. So the next gift I got was the Laneige lip glaze in cinnamon sugar. I think this is so gorgeous. I think it's gonna look good on me because I did test some of the shades on me when I was in Sephora, and I guess my sister did make note of that. And then if you'll notice, this is my first video where I'm using a microphone, and that is because I got these for Christmas. This gift, peak. Like, I feel so YouTubery with my microphone right now. And it does have clips. It comes with 2 microphones, the whole thing. It's very exciting to me. I was thrilled to open this up on Christmas. So if the audio quality sounds better, you can thank my dad and my sister. For the next couple gifts, there's a little backstory. I didn't have that many things on my Christmas list because I don't like to ask for too much. I feel like it's kind of a little bit greedy, but my sister was really struggling to find things to get me. And so she basically went to the mall. She was like, where do you think that you could find something that you'd be interested in getting for Christmas? We found a couple pieces we wanted to try on. Some of them were fails. That's okay. But then I ended up finding a couple pieces that I was like, yeah, like if I got these for Christmas, I would be very grateful. I think these would be great pieces to add to my closet. Recently, fashion hasn't been sparking anything in me, but this experience I felt was like very positive. And so I got a new pair of sweatpants, which again, not revolutionary, but they're brown. I do love brown. I already have the gray version of this exact pair of sweatpants, and so now I have them in brown. The gray, very comfortable. The brown, also very comfortable. And then I also got this zip up hooded knit top. It's kind of like a cardigan, but it's zip up. And so I've worn it once already, and I wear it as a shirt. I feel like because of the zipper, I'll be able to wear it during multiple seasons. At least that's what I'm hoping. I know H&M's not amazing quality, but I'm hoping that it at least lasts a year, which is kind of sad to say, but a year would be appreciated. And then I also got a skirt. So this was like a beige pattern skirt, and I do like a maxi skirt. I've also worn this once and I thought it was very comfortable, and I think it fits within my style. So those were the 3 clothing pieces that I got. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd know that I love going to the movies, and I post every single time that I go, and I highlight it on my Instagram. So I have a whole folder of every single movie that I've seen in 2025. So I was very grateful when I got a gift card to my favorite movie theater, Imagine Cinemas. What's a better gift than the gift of a movie? To me, there's not much better. I love going to the movie theater, but notoriously it can be a little pricey, especially if you start ordering food. So along with the gift cards, there was like a coupon pack that has like free drink, free popcorn, free combo. So I'm also going to be using those. I'm very excited because I'm going to movie theater regardless. So now I get to save myself a little bit of money. And then the last thing that I got from my dad and my sister was a Michael Hill necklace. This is the letter A initial pendant in sterling silver. So gorgeous. I did not expect to get this. I put it on my list because I was like, if you can't think of anything else to get me, like, maybe get me this. I don't wear that much jewelry, but I thought having a nice everyday piece that I could wear would be nice. I think it would maybe look a lot more put together. And so I thought a cute little A initial would be perfect. I think this is my first official jewelry piece from a brand. After that, we went to Mexico, so I couldn't do a gift exchange with my mom until we got back. To start off, my mom got my sister and I both laundry baskets, which I think is practical. I'm definitely happy my sister got a laundry basket because her room is a mess. Don't tell her I said that. So hopefully her clothes will not end up on a big pile on the ground. And after that, also for the home, we got these glass storage containers with lids. I prefer the glass over the plastic, so I was happy about these. When I eat out of glass containers at the university, I'm like, so fancy. Look at me meal prep. But when I take a plastic container, I'm like, maybe I should just order a pizza from the student center. We do have some already, so I don't know if I'm gonna start using these right away, but regardless, these are gonna be super practical in the future. And then I also got chocolate from my mom. I got Lindor milk chocolate. Are you seeing a theme? I really do love that chocolate. And I also got Ferrero Rochers. My mom got me white socks last year for Christmas, and I hope this is a safe place to say that unfortunately by this Christmas, all of them had holes on the bottom. I'm not sure what's going on. Everyone always makes fun of me and my family for going through socks so quickly. So I was very happy to see that I got a new pack of white socks, because socks are something that you never think about needing until you go out and you buy them and you're like, why is this pack of socks $30? And then I also got makeup wipes for my mom, 100 makeup wipes. So apparently I gotta go full glam every single day. I have never actually gone full glam with my makeup, but apparently I need to start. I will not have to buy makeup wipes in the year of 2026 because I am covered. I also asked for some under eye patches. I am excited to try these. I do feel like I'm kind of falling for propaganda here. Do these actually help? That I don't know. I feel like I should have tried these in my trying viral beauty products video, because I don't know if I'm really falling for this that now my under eye bags are gonna be gone. Not that I feel like I'm that insecure or that aware of my under eye bags. I mostly just wanted them because when I see other girls on social media wearing them, I'm like, that looks fun. Now I've got 5 pairs, so if you see me posting up with my under eye patches and my straw and my iced coffee, you understand what my thought process is behind it, because I feel like that is the it girl photo. I went into the toilet at my mall because I was like, hey, I can shop with a big girl shop. Let me give it a shot. Going in there, seeing the nastiest, most disgusting, ugliest clothes I've ever seen in my life was like a humiliation ritual. It was like it dampened my confidence. I was like, they can't be serious. No one should wear this stuff. My toilet is pretty small, so maybe that's why, but I was genuinely like, what am I doing here? What was I doing there? Looking for bras. As a big-chested girl, bras are a very difficult thing. I saw some bras, so I made a little list and like took pictures of the ones I'm like, oh, this one's cute, this one's cute. And then I sent them to like the family group chat, and I was like, you know, these are the ones that I like. Maybe if someone wants to get me a bra, because I do not purchase a lot of bras. Going into like La Vie en Rose, La Senza, Victoria's Secret, and then they're like, no, this is your sister's size. This is your sister's size. Yeah, go try it on. And then you're in the fitting room and you're like, oh, the band like won't buckle. Your boobs are like spilling over the top. And you're like, oh. And then they always want to be in the fitting room with you. We are not friends. I don't know you. And also you lied to me and you said that this bra was going to fit. Okay. So now I have beef with you. All that to say, I got 2 bras for Christmas. 2. So now I'm like, I have great bra inventory. One that's like a tan and one's black. They're the same style. They're wireless. Yay for wireless. I'm gonna try them on later today. Fingers crossed they're comfortable. And then the last thing that I got, I am a bit of a Crocs lover. I got an official pair of Crocs last year. I bought them myself and I bought 2 charms to go with them. One that's a corn and one that's a jack-o'-lantern because I was getting ready for the fall. I did not get any Christmas charms. I still wore my Crocs with the Halloween charms up until now. So I was totally surprised when I got gibbets as a gift, because that's not even something that I had really considered enough to put on my list. But I was like, yeah, gibbets would be so helpful to have. So I got these ones from her. Valentine's Day is coming up, so I think that this is kind of perfect timing because that's like the next holiday. So I think I'm just gonna swap out my Halloween ones for these ones. And this one, for no particular reason, lights up. So I didn't even know that was an option. So my Crocs and me, we're gonna be blinged out. And you might be thinking, oh, you wear your Crocs in the winter? Yes, I do. Put some fuzzy socks on. It's basically as warm as a shoe. So yeah, that is everything that I got for 2025. I obviously also gifted for 2025, and I'm not going to go through every single thing that I gifted, but I am going to do some like highlights. I pride myself on being like a good gift giver. I really enjoy gift giving because you like get to think about the person and their interests, and I actually keep a note in my phone of every single time that someone's like, oh, that would be great if I had that. I'm like, okay. I don't know if this is public knowledge, but my sister has a Squishmallow collection of like, I want to say we're almost at 30 Squishmallows. It is actually crazy. And what's even crazier is that I've gotten her, I think 95% of them. I give my sister a Squishmallow for Valentine's Day, her birthday, Easter, Christmas, basically any excuse that I can, I give her Squishmallow because she just loves them so much. So for this Christmas, I got her a Hawaiian Santa Squishmallow. I think it was last Christmas that I got her Mrs. Claus, so now she has a matching pair. I bought the most amount of gifts for my sister, so most of these highlights are from her, but she's an extravagant gal, so she asked for extravagant things. The sweat sets from Garage were going viral on TikTok, and I knew that she had seen them, so I was interested in what color she might want, so I was kind of asking her like, what's your favorite color? What do you want to wear? She picked red or lavender. They were having such major stocking issues. I couldn't get either of these, and I was like kind of panicking. So I took her to the mall, and this was the same day as H&M, where she took me to H&M and was like, pick something out. I took her to Garage, and I was like, hey, look at all these sweat sets. Like, wow, that's so cute. Which one looks cute to you? Tell me why she got obsessed with that white camo one. I did not want to buy her this white camo outfit because I thought this is a micro trend. You're not going to wear this in 3 months. I was in a tight position because the only ones that they had in stock were like blue, gray, and white camo. And I already wanted to buy her this sweat set. And I thought, if she likes this one, why not? Because I can't get the red one or the purple one like I originally planned. So I got her both the sweat pant and the, I think it's called like the Ultra Fleece hoodie. She loves it. So far, she has worn it multiple times. In Mexico, mind you, we're in Mexico and she's wearing the sweat set. So I think that is a good sign that it was a good decision to get. Most of the items on my sister's Christmas list were in fact clothes, but she is 15. So I think that made a lot of sense. She was really really into matching sets this Christmas. So again, when we were at the mall, she found a cute little set that she had tried on. Mostly I was like, hey girl, try this set on. I think it's cute. And I ended up getting it for her. It's this pink knit zip up. I got this set from Boathouse. She looks very cute in it. And then from Lululemon, I got her 2 sets of dance studio pants, one green and one brown. And then for the green, I got her a matching like V-neck sports bra. And then my biggest gift for dad, because dads can be kind of boring to buy for, was a Yeti tumbler. My sister and I were searching for this at the mall. 4 separate people, I think, helped us. A cashier, an associate, and 2 customers helped us. And I appreciate that. I really appreciate all 4 of them because we found the best one, and we found one without a straw, and we found one in red, which we have deemed my dad's favorite color. I don't know if it actually is, but that is his daughter assigned favorite color. I'm kind of sad Christmas is over, but at the same time, Christmas is going to happen again in 11 months, so we don't have to wait that long. This Christmas was honestly amazing for me. I had a lot of fun. I felt very appreciated. I really felt the love. I hope that everyone that hung out with me and that I gifted also felt that from me. So yeah, if you're still watching, I appreciate you, because I know Christmas is old news at this point. Happy belated holidays, and I wish you a seamless transition back into your regular life.